Hello to all. I hope that you hear me well. You have been asking me how to write a project, so I decided to create this presentation and video just very briefly to go about it. First thing you want to check is the Erasmus program guide. You can download it from this link, sometimes in the national languages, in English for sure. They are updating this every few months, so it's always good to check the last versions. Inside of the program guide, you want to pay attention to priorities of the Erasmus Plus program. There you see what Erasmus Plus is mostly focused on lately. And then you want to pay attention to chapter Learning Mobility in the Field of Youth. Yeah, this altogether is maybe 10 pages, so it's not so hard. The whole guide has 500 pages, so that's a little bit crazy. About the learning mobility in the field of youth, don't confuse it with accreditation, with something a little bit else. Also, you can find the tables with the prices. So there is mention how much money you are getting per youth, per day, depending on the country where you are making the project. So you can calculate yourself the budget in advance. And one more thing to mention, this is for youth exchanges. Yeah, maybe you would like to do training course, then you need to pay attention to a little bit different chapter, but that I will answer if you will ask me. Then you might want to check Quality Mobility app. So basically Quality Mobility app is a supporting tool. It's this one. You can sign in, you can collaborate with other youngsters, with other accounts from other countries. And there are 16 questions that are simplified application is basically going to help you to understand what to focus on. Yeah, who will benefit from the youth exchange, who are the partners of the youth exchange, and so on. And finally, there is the EC portal. This is European Commission portal. You can log in there, register under your account. It very often crashes because it is a whole European portal. What I will show you here, you want to click on Erasmus Plus opportunities, and it's going to open you all the opportunities you can be applying for. So you also see the newest deadline. So let's see, where do we have youth? This is accreditation. Mobility of young people. Basically, for youth exchanges, you want to be clicking on this one, mobility of young people. You see that the closest deadline is the 4th of October. So until 4th of October, you want to submit your application. You click apply. It's going to open you the platform, and then in the platform, some errors. Yeah, as I said, this is a whole European portal, so it's having a lot of problems. This is the application. Here you are basically filling all the things you need to fill. Let's not go into it yet. So back to this presentation. First thing, when you are thinking about a project, then you want to be considering why should the project exist, for whom you are doing it, and with whom are you doing it. So basically you need to understand who is your target group, what are the problems and needs this target group is facing, and who are the partners. Yeah, because for the project under Erasmus Plus, you are working internationally, you are always working with legal entities, so it's mostly NGOs. And also when you are applying, you need to be applying as an NGO. That means you need to cooperate with some organization. It can be Inspire, of course, but you can also cooperate with whatever national organization you find out. And mostly as I do it. Yeah, we have some assumption about what problems exist and what needs are coming out of it. So, for example, a lot of people being stuck in their head, being way too rational, not paying a proper focus to their bodies. As a result, having a lot of problems with mental health. And our assumption is that if we are going to help the youngsters get in touch with their bodies, pay more attention to what their body is telling to them. They will get more conscious, they will handle stress more easily, they will be less anxious, and so on. We contact some partners from abroad with this idea, and we tell them, let's make a research. So they can do a survey, we can hold some interviews with youngsters. Based on that, we are going to gather some data, and if we have this, we can be moving on. Yeah, second question is how we want to be running the thing. This is connected to methods. Yeah, in the Erasmus Plus we are working about non-formal education methodology. I can share extra materials on this if you will be eager. But you can be also using different methodologies. For example, outdoor methodology, learning by doing, systemic work. Yeah, there is a lot of methods which can be applied, but inside of the application you always have to connect it with non-formal education methodology, because that's the one national agency knows. They might not know the others. Then you might be thinking about the principles, yeah, under what principles you are actually working. For example, the project will be non-alcoholic, or that you are working based on non-violent communication, or project is vegetarian, yeah, these big things. And this is also connected to the logistical part, like where is the place where it's going to happen, how many people will be there, and so on, because this is shaping the project a lot, this is giving you boundaries. And only then you might want to be thinking about the program. Yeah, what are the specific activities that are going to be happening day by day? What is the learning you are focused on? What will people take out of it? And also dissemination. How this learning will be spread beyond the youth exchange, because that's what Erasmus Plus care about. They don't care about the 10 days itself, but they care about the further impact. So projects are divided to 4 basic stages. There is a planning stage, preparation, activity itself, and follow-up. Planning is what's happening before you are applying with the project. Yeah, that's the research, that's the writing of the application, making agreements with partners. If you get your project approved, then you are entering preparation phase. Yeah, you are renting the venue, you are communicating with participants, you are gathering participants, and so on. Then the activity. We are on the spot, we are running the youth exchange. As the youth exchange is over, we are entering follow-up phase. Follow-up phase is connected to evaluation of the thing and to dissemination, as the learning is going further on. You want to set up goal and objective of the thing. Yeah? Good number is maybe 5 objectives per project, at least that's the number I usually go for. But you want to have it specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound. Because in the application you need to explain how you are going to measure that you reached the objective. It is mostly connected to evaluation. Now the application itself is quite big, and there is a few basic areas. This is simplified explanation, but hopefully it will help. In the first part you need to describe every partner who is involved in the project. Most of the partners already have a description of their organization, so it's very often just copy-pasting and some adjusting to the specific of the project. Then this is a big part, project rationale. Basically, why is the project needed? How does it link to Erasmus Plus priorities? What is going to be the impact of the thing? The impact on the participants, on the partner organization, and beyond. What is going to be the impact on the world, basically? Then there is project details when we are talking about the target group, about the learning they are going to take, about the methods you are going to use, and also cooperation, how you are cooperating with participants on the preparation of the thing. Because youth exchange is supposed to be prepared in cooperation with youth. So it, for example, can be that in the preparation phase, the second phase before youth exchange, you are making agreements with the national teams that every national team is bringing certain activity that is happening on spot. And then they are asking about the project design. This is very much connected to the logistics, how you're going to do it on the spot, about the safety, how you will get sure that participants will not get hurt, how you will arrange there is water on spot, these things. And then there is the project management. This is connected to the roles, like who is responsible for what, but also to evaluation and to dissemination. And here you have some examples of my previous applications. So you can see the whole text in here, and this is the program. Basically, in every application you need to give them a program timesheet where they are asking about specific activities that we are using. It doesn't have to be very detailed. Here you will see some basic example how it can look like. This is for the general colors. Now, if you want to develop a project either under Inspire or somewhere else, I can support you in any case. We can have a call and I can be giving you coaching questions, and this hopefully is going to help you to set up the very specific borders of the project. So yeah, the next step is to read through the materials I just provide, and if you want, you can contact me, we can agree upon a call, and yeah, then we will see if something is going to come out of it or not. That's it from my side. I hope this is going to be helpful. Take care.